Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, we are hearing that the king, Ooni of Ife, is preparing a mega re-engagement party for Queen Naomi. This is so dramatic, oh seriously. It is so funny because from what we are seeing and what we are hearing, I'm just wondering if this arrangement is between the king and Queen Naomi, because if you ask me, it's been a very long time we see Queen Naomi and the king together. You know, check very well, you find out that you hardly see their recent pictures. And we do know that if they are seen together, especially in the public, people would like to take pictures of them, even when they don't want it. Although a lot of people have been saying that that the king and Queen Naomi are meeting, you know, in private. Of course, they have to meet in private because Prince Tadenikawo is involved. And once in a while, the king will go and see his son. And that's why we keep hearing that the king visited Queen Naomi and the king was begging Queen Naomi. The king is this, the king is doing this, he is doing that. We are not doubting that because he has to visit, if not for anything, to see his son, Prince Tadenikawo. So, but this idea of making an arrangement party, rearrangement party, a mega one, because they said the way they are planning it, it is going to be very big. They are planning it in a bigger way. It is going to be a mega one. So, and they said this Dr. Elizabeth and Olori Tobi, they are the two people who are actively involved in this arrangement. And people are saying, could it be that Queen Naomi have given the king a yes as an answer that is making him to do such a preparation, or he is just trying out his luck? Others are saying the king should not make put himself to a place where he will have a heart attack or heart problems, because if after planning such a party and Queen Naomi did not show face, it's going to affect the king too badly, you know. So, because from what we are hearing, they said this Olojo festival, the king begged Queen Naomi to come, you know. He planned that Queen Naomi will be there. And if you watch very closely, you find out that during the sitting arrangement, there was enough provisions for Queen Naomi to stay. And that's why all these other Olories seated a bit far from the king. Something they were so sad about. You know, they said after the Olojo festival, they have to blast the king over the insult because it's an embarrassment to them. They were seated far away from their husband. Then the expected Olori, the one and only queen, who is supposed to be sitting close to the king, declined the offer and did not come. So they all felt embarrassed for that. So why the people are saying, could it be that Queen Naomi and the king had this a convinced discussion about this re-engagement, or is it that the king is just planning it on his own? And I was like, if it is true, because like I will always tell you that they are all alleged, okay, but if it is true, why I don't think the king will be preparing for such a party without being convinced that Queen Naomi will be there. Then others are saying that Queen Naomi is that one person that will not say anything to you, that what she does is what is in her mind. Especially they say when the king was begging her to come for this Olojo festival, she never said yes or no, you know. And after the arrangement, she did not come. So let it not be that after this particular one now, it will be business as usual, you know. Because people are saying, how do you expect Queen Naomi to come back to this palace? That if she really wants to be part of this polygamy, she would have been back to the palace long ago. That is because she have told the king what he must do for her to come back. and the king doesn't want to do it. So as it is now, she is in that position that if the king frees her, fine. If the king did not free her, fine. Because a lot of people have been saying, why is she not coming public to fight for her freedom? Why is she not so serious about it? And others are saying that we should not forget that Queen Naomi is a prophetess, and she believed that God have answers to all things, especially when it has to do with her and her marriage. And there could be possibility that she have been praying and God have told her to wait, because if not, she is expected to have be open and public about getting her freedom, if the king since the king don't want to do it willingly. So but from what we are hearing, it could be possible, true, it could be true that she is waiting on God, or she have prayed about it and still waiting for answer from God, because you know that it is more spiritual. Yes, others said it could be that this fight is not the way we are seeing it, that it is more spiritual than physical. And spiritual matters like that, you don't fight it physical. So as it is now, I believe Queen Naomi is waiting for God to speak concerning this marriage. And of course, from what we have been hearing, a lot of prophets and prophetess have been speaking about it. Some time ago, this Pastor Jerry also said that God said that she should wait, that God is still making a way for her in the palace, that her job in that palace have not finished. So I believe Queen Naomi is just quiet because she is waiting for God to speak, and at the same time waiting for the king to do the needful. Okay, so because I don't see the possibility of her coming back to that palace, because one thing is certain. You see, all those Olories, they are not leaving that palace. One of the reasons they will not leave that palace is because they have some elders who are backing them up. And those elders have opened their eyes to some of the rights they have in the palace, which includes that the king cannot send them out of the palace because of another woman. And with that and the support from most of these elders, they are not making any move. They are not even shivering about what the king can do to them or not, because those elders must have brainwashed them, telling them that the king cannot do anything as long as he married them like the way he married Queen Naomi and all of that. So my people, let's just wait and hope for the best. Let's just cross our fingers and see the play unfold. We are still waiting for this mega re-engagement party. It's going to be something else if eventually it happens. But if it doesn't happen, I don't know. So we hear them more. Don't forget that what we share here is alleged information. Okay, thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. And share my video. And I love you. Bye for now.